Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I want to discuss about that React.js. So all that React.js fundamental things I want to share in particular this section. So if you don't have any idea about that React.js, now step by step everything will be very clear to you. So first of all, what is React.js? React.js is a popular JavaScript library used for building user interfaces. You can call it also as a client interfaces. That means front-end related everything we can develop it with using that React.js. It was developed by Facebook and is now maintained by a community of developers. React uses a component-based architecture where UI elements are broken down into reusable and module pieces. So what exactly that component-based architecture? Like here they have some of the example, like here that is one of the page, and in particular that page that is a media component, so that will be one of the component. Another is the images component, also another one is the description component and button component. So that is the individual all that component. So together all that component you can actually develop one of the complete page. Like here that is a bbc.com. So into the bbc.com this page is also that is a front end, and front end is created by the React.js. And also if you go to that facebook.com, Facebook is also created by the React.js, and when you scrolling down in Facebook, automatically you will get different type of component actually loaded, right? So here that is also one of the component based architect. Like here if you go, that is actually our header. So in header that is one of the another component, and that is our welcome page. That means all that our welcome newses, that is also loaded another different component. So that is a newses part, that is also another component, and that is sports is another component. So together all that component, it's now develop one of the complete project. As I told you, React working with the component based architect, so that is actually component based different type of components. So together all that component, now it's develop one of the complete page. Okay, here you can see, and if you go to that our details page, like here if you go and into this details page, you can see without loading that page, it's now return redirect to our another page, and into this area that is our header is the same, and here you can see they are using the same header. Okay, that is our home page. Into the home page that is one of the header, and if you go to the details page, into the details page that is also the another component. So when it's redirected to the our details page, into the details page, that is our header is the same component here actually used. That is the reasons it's using that reusable component. That means the same component, simply just loaded that things in here, and now that is our component will be loaded. And also if you go to that another pages, so this page is also created with the React.js, and that is a different type of component. That is also one of the component is loaded, and after that there is another component is loaded, and here if you go, you can see there is another component, that is also another component. So together all that component it's actually develop one of the complete project. You can see it's very interactive one of the project. So with this React.js you can actually create very attractive some of the page, and also most important part and most interactive part when you redirect it to our any other pages, then without loading that page, you can see this page is not loaded. Only when you click it particular this URL, only it's actually get some of the API data, and now that is loaded by this component. Okay, you can see without loading that page how much fast it's actually loaded all that your data. So it's very interactive one of the things. If you go to that blog, you can see without loading that page, it's successfully returned redirect to our blog page, and they have the different type of blog. If you go perfect, without loading it's successfully loaded. So that is actually total one of the component based architect. So I hope you get some of the idea how the component is actually work. That is a different type of component is successfully loaded, and also media is created with the React.js for the front end. Okay, so that is also created by the React.js. That is also component based, a different type of component wise all the data is loaded in here. So don't worry, particular this section is step by step I will share all that fundamental things with you. I hope everything will be very clear to you. So for start our React.js, you need some of the tools. Like first of all, you need one of the tools as a Node.js, and also you will need some of the editor. You can use that VS Code editor, you can use that PHP Storm, or rather than the Web Storm. So for particular this course I want to use at the VS Code editor. Okay, so here I want to use it, so that is totally free, one of the editors. Simply go to that Google and search it. That means Visual Studio Code. If you search into the Google with the Visual Studio Code, then you can simply download it and install it in your system. And also another tools will be needed, that will be as a Node.js. If you go to that Google and here if you search with the Node, okay, that is always a Node.js. If you search it, then that is totally free, one of the software. Here simply go to that Node.js official website as a nodejs.org, and here there is a latest version and that is our current version. So I will recommend it to download that recommended for the most users. So when you click it, then that will be download one of the exe file, and after that it simply, that will be very easy, one of the software, install it in your system. So after that install, if you want to check it that Node.js is successfully installed or not, you can also able to check it. Simply open your command prompt. Okay, here if you write down as a command prompt, so now you simply open that any command prompt, and into this command prompt area if you write down as a node, okay, that will be as a node and then version. Now if you click as a enter, and you can see right now I'm using that Node.js version as a v18 and 16.0. So when you install it, then you will get this type of one of the version. So make that sure you install that Node.js, because by this we'll run our React.js in here, we'll develop it, we'll build it, everything we can actually manage it by this Node.js. Okay, so make that sure you download it, and after the download, make that sure you check it. There is a Node version. So right now I'm using that v718. So if you are using the 20, it's totally fine. So that is the tools you must have to be installed. So friend, in our next video, I want to create one of the React application. So how to do this work, I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.